Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good start to Wednesday. Hello, Kevin. Thanks for checking in. We got to interrupt today's programming here on the live stream at in about 2 hours. We need to head home. I'll keep the live stream going though, but I've got a Rover dog showing up. I don't even know what this dog looks like because their Rover profile has no pictures. What's up, Brandon? Brandon says, "Hey, Yulet." Yeah, some people say it like that, Yulet. Which I don't get that at all because there's clearly no L in between, or there's no E in between the L and the T. But you'll hear people say Yulet. Like this is some sort of French name. There's somebody sitting in my shade spot. Let's park right next to him. Yult wasn't a bad guess when Token guessed that my name was pronounced Yult based off the spelling. What's up, Steve? Anyway, I guess my goal for the day is going to be $110. Not on the live stream, but that's just my day goal for until I go to sleep. That would mean that I need to make $150 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to complete a $1,000 week. I think that's probably realistic because I'll be watching a whole bunch of football, which means I can do a whole bunch of delivering food. Brandon said, "Did you see the video I sent you? DoorDash sucks." No, but I think I know what you're talking about. Let me go pull it up.
Folks, welcome back to another video. This is an important video, folks.
Oh, this thing's over an hour long? Oh, man, I don't know if I have an hour to give that, man. I don't know. I've never watched this channel, so I don't know who this is. A massive lawsuit will be in the works shortly against anyone who was involved in Glitchgate. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. So what do I have to do with this video here? Oh, he's going to react to my video too? Oh, wow. I guess I made some waves, huh? Let's see the comments. There's a whole bunch of comments in here that have to do with blackmailing. So am I going to be threatened in this video? Somebody says, honestly, Yulette doesn't seem to really know the glitch, just what he saw from Nug's channel. And had no idea it raises your acceptance rate. Yeah, that's kind of what I said, if you believe the words that I say. I guess I'll have to watch this later if I have another person threatening lawsuit on me. That'd be fun. Yeah, man. Steve said, not sure if you mentioned how long we have this pup for. This one will be here for 9 nights. So all the way through the weekend and into next week. Bobster Lobster's here. What's up? Is this live inconclusive? I don't know. You'll have to ask somebody else. So, well, Brandon, thank you for sending that to me. That way I can at least know what's going on. I'm gonna threaten lawsuit on a YouTuber because he's a DoorDasher. That's what it sounds like to me. No, you know what? You know what? I'm not. This won't get demonetized for listening to this, will it? I don't even care. That's actually got me to where I need to hear what's going on.
Okay, folks, welcome back to another video. This is an important video, folks. Welcome to DoorDash Sucks channel here. I'm posting this video here on my DoorDash Sucks channel because I have,
Okay, I'm gonna speed them up because I don't have a whole hour for this, so we're gonna listen real quick. And if anything important starts to happen, I'll slow it back down.
A little bit more subscribers. I'm going to post this in both. It's important I post this in both channels. Anytime it's an important one, I want everyone able to, because there might be someone over at Gig Apps Exposed that doesn't know about this. So we're going to, and plus Thomas Schubeck, we're trying to get his subscribers up so he's able, he's working his ass off, making relevant videos to what's been going on in the gig community. So let me just give you a little background, folks. If you don't know, within the past week and a half, information has broke about a big, huge scam and this so-called back-end Trojan horse that most quite notably.
I'll go ahead and pause. What's up, Kevin? It seems like a couple of these people don't realize my video was basically a joke. And I mean, I speak truth in the video, but I mean, if you can't see, I start the video talking about how this whole thing is humorous to me. In the end, I'm kind of mocking it, talking about how I need to apologize when I have nothing to apologize for. I heard one time that there's actually a very large portion of the population that cannot understand sarcasm and they don't really get humor at all. Like they don't get it. And at first I had a hard time believing that. I was like, that many people, that high a percentage of people don't understand, like can't perceive sarcasm? Well, it's true, my friends. Kevin said, I'm glitching at my day job.
Was probably created by the actual, I mean, I'd say 99% was created by, actually, I'll say 100%. I believe 100% that DoorDash created this Trojan horse back-end glitch for drivers to gain acceptance rate through the Top Dasher program in order to get better cherry-picked orders. Basically, it doesn't matter whether you decline them.
I think that's a stretch. But like I said yesterday, if that is the case, then maybe you have an argument, but then your argument's not, you're not going to be able to. Picking fights with gig tubers is not the way to go. If you want to fight the technocracy and the corporatocracy, I'm all with you. If you want to take DoorDash down because you can figure out that how you're ever going to be able to prove this is beyond me. And anybody that takes anything to court, in my opinion anyway, is a loser unless it's really serious. And again, this is not a serious thing. Bobby said, I can explain why you're targeted in this. Please do. Please do. I really don't understand. I've never had an acceptance rate above even 50%. So good luck trying to attack me for using a glitch that improves my acceptance rate. I mean, it's just, that makes no sense at all.
The bad ones, because as long as you know the glitch, you can keep your top dasher status up so high that you'll automatically get the good ones. Okay, so this has been going on for quite a while. About a couple of weeks ago or something like that, it was broken by a channel called Always Cherry Picking.
There's that Always Cherry Pick name. Bobby says, keep in mind that I'm not saying anything negative about anybody. I'm just giving you the outline of the attack. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and let me know what you think is going on, Bobby.
Commend him for coming forward and blowing the whistle in Mr. Flex's live stream. Mr. Flex is another loser gig content creator that doesn't create anything. He plays live streams and puts these people in the lounge. I mean, he's a loser, and he's also a racist. He hates everyone, including himself. But anyways, he got pissed because the whistle got blown.
Okay, I don't know Flex at all. I don't know whether he's a racist or not. Maybe he is, but my instant reaction is shaking my head to that because how many times, like, man, can this dude get this leaf blower away from here? I'm trying to run a live stream, bro. I need my people to hear me. God, this whole race thing is just, I'm so over it. But let's just let that go.
And a big shout out to Jeff Thomas Black's channel, because Jeff Thomas Black was the one who helped blow the whistle in an hour-long live stream that you guys must see if you've not seen it. I have both of those videos, or the same video on both channels in case you missed it. You just have to scroll down till you get to Jeff Thomas Black's video.
I see, man, we got another leaf blower over here. I mean, how many times do you have to leaf blow the same exact parking spot? Oh, just for the fun of it. I'm currently at a 9% acceptance rate. Do y'all think I'm using a glitch to make that 9%? I'm glitching my acceptance rate up to 9%. Brandon said, I don't see what's illegal about a glitch. Okay, Bobby says, guilt by association, same thing that's been happening to me for weeks. When people have issues with others and you're associated with them, it's assumed automatic guilt. So I wear this shirt right here. And if Pedro does something bad, then that means that Welty has done something bad. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But it's interesting. You need to watch that to understand what we're really talking about in this video. And all credit goes out to Thomas Schubeck for making this video about this guy named Ulette. He has a channel named Ulette. This is another new YouTuber out there. He's a young kid. But he did a video, which is quite interesting. We're going to go over that in this video. And things are starting to come to light, folks.
Okay. You lose incredible credibility really quickly when you don't pronounce my name when I say it multiple times in every single video. Every single live stream ends with it. Every single upload ends with it. It's not hard. There's no E in between the L and the T. Okay. The W deal is not that big of a mental hurdle for somebody to figure out that 2 U's is a W. I mean, that's just not, it's not that difficult. Welty. Second of all, am I a new YouTuber? I've been doing this for well over a year now. Almost 2. So who knows? Brandon says hot bag should be illegal before a glitch is. Kevin says what people use when they have nothing else? The racism accusation, man. Play that race card, baby. Michael Orr. Y'all see what Michael Orr's got going on? It ain't going to be long before he just flat out uses the race card at some point. Yeah, man, people are just scum.
It makes sense. But we're going to go over this video because it's important, all right? So anyways, the scam has been blown wide open. And eventually DoorDash will probably remove that glitch so no one can use it, and then everyone will be on a level playing field, hopefully. But for the meantime, a lot of people are actually using it, so now they can get all the cherry orders that all these people were getting for 2 years now, while we were all suffering, making no money, or making, they were telling us to do all these things and jump through hoops and do this and that, and you couldn't make.
Oh yeah, we're doing all this suffering, and Welty isn't. As I sit here almost every single live stream, the first 15-20 minutes I get no orders. I sit here and decline and decline and decline and decline. I mean, we're all playing the same game. You guys are just bitching about it because you're weak-minded. You're weak-minded.
The money you really wanted to. And you're going to see how wonderful and great Thomas Schubeck's life is recently with all the great, wonderful orders he's getting. He's going to show that, which means he hasn't been making any money because the market's been real slow. However, using the glitch on DoorDash may help him. But I'm not telling you to use it. Use it at your own discretion, right? Let's go over this video because this is really important, folks. Really important. So the name of the channel he's talking about is, the guy's name is Ulet. Okay, Glitchgate Deposition. In other words, this guy's admitting that he knew about it, but he's calling some of us other channels like we're idiots, right? The people who were
No, if you can't understand, I mean, my God, I said everything very clearly. He just says that I admit that I knew about it. That's not what I state in the video. It also used to shock me and just bewilder me that two people can listen to the same exact thing and hear two different things. A politician can say a sentence and two different people. I mean, you would think they heard. You would think that they heard something entirely different. No, they heard the same thing. Their brain just took it off into some other universe, like they themselves did that in their head. I mean, it's a real problem what we have going on in humanity where one person can witness one thing and another person can witness the same exact thing, and they have two different ideas of what just happened. Well, one of you has to be an idiot. Let's just call it like it is. One of you has to be a low IQ idiot, or you're in on it and you're just lying and you're lying. That's, maybe that's going on.
Exposing all of this stuff are the legitimate channels. They are legit. And this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. His ass from his elbow, this Ulet idiot. Okay, so I'm calling out Ulet if he sees this, okay? Because you're a punk kid idiot calling out the people who are the true channels, the good. Okay, it's probably, what I've probably done here is created this concept like, if anybody calls me out, I will respond to it. And they want attention. Now, this channel actually has more subscribers than I do. The Thomas one made a lot of sense to me because he's trying to make a name for himself. And so he's trying to like stir stuff up and at everybody in the videos. That way he gets attention, right? So what's going to happen is people are going to do stuff like this, trying to like, oh, what can I do to like piss him off so that he'll shout my channel out, basically? So you've got to wonder how much of the stuff that's coming out of these people's mouths is even honest and isn't just a play for attention. Brandon said, DoorDash sucks, must be a boomer who says Chipotle. Yeah, it's funny, man, calling me an idiot as you mispronounce my name. That's it's almost like it's almost comedy. I started to wonder that too. Is this just like is this a joke? Is this a big joke? Kevin said I was breaking the bank with that glitch last week. No, but the glitch doesn't make you any money, supposedly. It just increases your acceptance rate. Which is why it's so funny to me. Like the Thomas dude is literally in videos talking about, this is taking money off of my family's plate. My wife is having to work more hours because of this. Man, dude, come on now. You're talking about how hard it's been for you this year and you're not making any money as a gig worker, and then you come in my live streams and super chat me $20 this week. Keep your money, bro. If you're poor, don't give it to me. I'm not poor. I've shown y'all my net worth. I've shown y'all my Robinhood account, my checking account. I've shown y'all that I pay my student loan off. I've shown y'all that I pay this 2021 car off. I've shown y'all the equity on my house. You don't need to give me $20. It sounds like you need it. You and Rico, keep your money, please. emails here that are trying to help people, and you knew about the glitch. You didn't even share it. You came out. They're coming out now, exposing it or talking about it. Let's see what happens here, folks. All right, here we go. Let's dash here. Doesn't look like there's any slots available to sign on. I don't want to do shit. I just want to sign on so I can use the YouTube glitch. But other way to
Oh, so he's not reacting to my video. He's gonna react to a reaction video of my video. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I'm sure there's so much here for us to take from this.
I've already watched it. It's fine. I wanted to watch a video by our friend Will Day. They just put up recently. I've already watched it, but I just wanted to I guess they replay it here now. Those are just commercials that's being played in the background. The video will start soon, but I guess he calls him Oulette, right? But I call him Oulette, whatever. It doesn't matter, but we know who he is. All right, let's continue. Damn commercials.
Watch my commercials, baby.
There has been a Yankee content niche whistleblow of sorts.
Whistleblow. You ain't seen whistleblow yet, Oulette. We ain't done. This community's just getting warmed up. We're just in the bullpen warming up the pitchers. Believe me.
I'm sure you got more. I'm sure. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're not even doing their dynamic stretches yet. They're doing their static stretches. They haven't even started doing the dynamic stretches, which is when you really warm up. Oh yeah, we're just in our static stretch phase. By the way, 20 minutes into the live stream now. We need some orders because we've got less than 2 hours before we got to go meet Rascal. Rico Nasty says, keep my name out your mouth. Tony's here. Good morning. Tony's like, oh, man, I'm definitely going to have to catch up today. I got to know what's going on here. Brandon said, I think it's a joke. How can someone take GigTube serious is beyond me. Man, I'm just out here for, like, community. I'm out here to make a couple bucks. Sure. But anybody that knows me knows I'm out here to gather a community of people that actually understands me, because everybody in my family has basically just, you know, I'm just completely misunderstood by people, and I just give up on trying to prove myself to them. And so I'm here to meet new people, basically. And, whatever. It doesn't matter why I'm here.
And we're going to expose you for being a fraud too. And we're going to find that out because apparently you knew about the glitch and you didn't do a video on it explaining how wonderful it is for the whole community. So you're part of the scumbag team too. How you let? Any creators. So before we get into it, this is just the second.
I got him. He says he didn't know about the glitch, but I'm going to say that he said he knew about the glitch. I mean, my goodness, I don't understand. I said exactly what happened, how it happened. In the video, I say I knew about the glitch without even knowing that I knew about the glitch. The only way that coming after me would make any sense is if, I mean, my acceptance rate would have to be in the 70s too. Y'all, I would have to have been a top dasher before. Otherwise, like, I mean, how? It's baffling to me. I'm going to accuse you of using a glitch that increases your acceptance rate, although your acceptance rate is never above even 30%. And there's proof of that. Constant proof of that. They're butthurt because they took $4 orders. Yeah, that's their problem. I mean,
creator who basically has made a statement on the glitch that was revealed. So the first one was UDM. So well, here's the thing. We're lucky we got UDM to come out and say that he knew about it, right? But he said, well, you're really not supposed to talk about it. At least he was man enough to tell us that. In other words, he basically admitted that he was using it too. Okay, I don't give him a full pass on it, but I like his channel, but we have to get to the bottom of things. Then there was other channels that clearly have plausible deniability and are just not touching it with a 10-foot pole because they don't want to get involved in it. But they are the ones. Anyone who's not covering it or not exposing it at this point is part of the problem. And you are a liar and a deceiver, and you lied to your audience trying to game the system so you could get a whole bunch of money and everything else, and plus make premium money when everyone else was suffering. So that's the bottom line. All right, let's continue. First, another comment before we get his deposition. So here we go.
My confession and my thoughts in this video. It has come to light on YouTube that there is a DoorDash glitch which allows people through a few steps to bypass certain offers coming to their phone, in effect, increasing their acceptance rate without them having delivered the order. A YouTube account holder by the name of Thomas Schubeck Industries has compiled a relatively comprehensive list of DigTube content creators, which includes my channel, includes myself.
Let's just, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I want to see. Well, actually, you know what? I won't even back it up. I wanted to show you guys that list, but let's just continue.
It's on a full list, yeah. The inconclusive category. This video is intended to clear the air as it relates to my guilt or innocence. As it relates.
Guilt or innocence? You're already guilty by saying that, because, in other words, even if he knew about it and he didn't say something about it, but he didn't use it, it's still lying. It's still omitting, not letting people know what's going on.
I don't understand that argument. So according to this person, I need to report on every single statement that every other GigTuber makes. That's the claim here, because I state in the video that what I had heard was from Nugs about how to game the earn by time system, not the acceptance rate, the earn by time. He was talking on a live stream about how to keep your earn by time shift going without having to accept every order. So somehow, if I'm watching a live stream on a YouTube account with 60,000 subscribers, when there's multiple thousand people watching that live stream at the same time, there's more people watching that live stream live than I can possibly reach. Look at my views. Nugs in every video reaches more people than I've reached in my most popular video. But somehow I did a disservice to the entire gig community by not making a video immediately when I heard Nugs say that. What type of cuck logic is that?
Should have known about that. So I blame you for that.
I'm talking not to think about it in terms of guilt or innocence, but more just like degree of culpability, like in perpetuating the scam against the community.
Of course.
Now, from this relatively serious tone, I'm going to just start joking because, this is all kind of funny to me. I didn't know what was going on until yesterday, okay?
That's what's funny about that statement, about him saying that he doesn't know what until yesterday or whatever, which, the past couple days, is because now all of the small bottom feeder channels, as we all are, the ones that aren't monetized and not making money, we're now bringing it to the light. And a lot of people...
Oh, wah. I'm not monetized yet. Y'all ever hear me bitching about not being monetized for over a year when I was putting out fire content? No. Shut the hell up, boy. Because here's what happened. I traveled around the country for this shit. Excuse my language. Let me clean my language up. I traveled the country for this multiple times. I made a video where I worked 40 hours consecutively without sleeping for this. I did a traditional 40-hour work week consecutively for this. And I don't know what this person's done. Maybe this person works hard too. Well, you got 1,500 subscribers. What are you talking about anyway? So you don't have the watch time or something? Man, I don't care. I don't care. You cannot look at the history of my channel and tell me that I didn't deserve monetization. I had people telling me that I deserved monetization like 9 months before it happened. They were like, "Man, this is ridiculous that you're not monetized. You're one of the most creative out here." There's just like, I have a problem with like there's a difference between being jealous and being envious. And envious is even more dangerous. Because jealous can be motivating. And you can work with jealous. I can work with jealous. Because then that can drive you to make something of yourself. Envy means that you don't want other people to have it if you don't have it. And that is sad. That's sad to see. Brandon said the only gig tuber I know that consistently can wear broken sunglasses. Bobby left GigTube at the right time. At least John Billings didn't go after you, Bob. I don't know what that's all about. Why do all my orders suck today? Man, 30 minutes in.
People, when the regular subscribers of some of these channels that screwed you over, when you find out about it, you ain't gonna want to be subscribed to them. Some of you will unsubscribe. Some of the zombie idiots, though, that still will kiss their ass and suck their balls of those companies like Pedro, Santiago, and Sin City Deliveries, and Trevor's Deliveries, and all these channels. And I don't even know if Trevor was involved in it, but he's another scam artist because he shows videos that are just fake as hell. But all of these channels that screwed you over, you might want to think about unsubscribing from them, because what value are they to you now that you know they lied and couldn't make you any money? Because they lied to you, remember?
I think everybody in this community, depending on what circles you're running, kind of had pretty good idea of what's been going on, because from pretty much the word go that I found out, I've been probing all these channels to try to figure out who knows, just kind of gauge people's reactions. And I mean, I think everybody kind of had a whiff of it in the early stages, but it's whatever. The people on this list.
Well, Sin City Deliveries was charging $40 in his Discord to leak the information out. At some point, you knew that there was going to be a whistleblower.
Yeah, that's like I said, these people know. I'm not even in the loop on all this stuff. So this is information to me, but I've had it confirmed by somebody that that was happening. This Sin City person who I don't watch. I have no relationship with this person at all. I know who they are. I've heard the name, but I don't watch the content. So this person's out here charging $40. Yeah, that's definitely pathetic. What's up, John Billings?
Is going to come forward and talk about it, right? And whose real fault is it for this? It's DoorDash. DoorDash created that glitch to be as a reward system for the drivers that would kiss their ass and try to trick everyone else into something.
No, they probably didn't even create the glitch. It's probably just a glitch that's an accident. Somebody stumbled onto it without even doing it on purpose, and then started abusing it.
Up for DoorDash and thinking that they can make lots of money when in fact you can't. Okay, they can say anything they want, but it's the plausible deniability and everything else. And all these gig tubers who knew about this, I didn't know about this until the whistle got blown. And my very channel is about exposing shit like this. Okay, so this is why we're doing.
All these other gig tubers that knew about this, I didn't know about it until the whistle got blown. I didn't know about it until I was added on a whiteboard. Until I saw my name on a whiteboard and somebody added me in my mentions. That's when I learned about it. We can at least go just sit and wait for this 575 for 2 miles. That way we at least make enough to pay for lunch today. Dude, I mean, even at that point, I still, when I was put on that list as inconclusive, and I saw that, I still didn't know that the same glitch that Nugs was talking about for earned by time was the acceptance rate glitch. I still didn't realize that the dots hadn't connected for me yet. I had to have somebody inform me on what was going on. So here I am making a video yesterday thinking, oh, this will be funny. This will probably get decent views because people watch dumb videos like this instead of the ones that are actually hard to produce, like the previous video when I go to Charlotte and I do a once in a lifetime thing. People would rather watch me talk about a DoorDash glitch for 10 minutes on my couch than see me actually go do something. So I'm thinking I'll put this video together. This will be funny. And everyone will understand the words coming out of my mouth if they understand English. And somehow they still don't understand me. And somehow that's my fault, that they're low IQ and bad communicators. And so jaded to begin with that that's probably the main problem here, is that they they want nothing more than for me to be a villain. So, man, I'm just going to listen to him talk until I can find a 4-second soundbite that makes him sound like the villain. And then I'm going to run with it. Libtard Donald Trump style attack, you know? Same thing they did to Trump. Same thing they still do. Yeah, we got the DoorDash for Beverly.
All right, we'll get that right out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A lot of these videos, because these videos have to get circulated out into the community, folks. And I hope all of you that are on here, there's a reason you're subbed to my channel, because you want truth, justice, the American way. You want to earn a good living. You don't have to worry about getting screwed over by a system.
The American way has nothing to do with bitching about other people's success. That's anti-human, anti-American.
That threw you overboard 30 effing years ago, as George Collins says in his comedic videos. Remember that? But these YouTubers that are pulling this crap, the party is over, folks. It's over. And there's going to be some repercussions from all of this, to a lot of people, including the content creators. Big time. Because we ain't letting it go.
Half of the YouTube accounts here, I don't even know who they are. I don't watch.
Yeah, no, most of them are just like the ones that I like have like any kind of like interaction with, or the ones that I like watching any like amount of their videos.
More than half of these accounts,
Just from my perspective.
like at all. I don't know how one has enough time in the day. This level of
Okay, folks, this is the good part of this video, because Thomas is going to show you how you have time in the day, especially even someone like me. Right now, I actually ended my dash earlier. It's a Tuesday morning, or actually it's Tuesday afternoon. It's 12:30, and it ain't even worth diddly squat going out at lunchtime anymore, and even in the morning in my market, I have to wait till basically nighttime. And plus,
Yeah, sounds like dude needs to go get a job. Sounds like we got a couple people here that just need to go get a job. Brandon said next rap song material. They wish I would, man. They wish I would so bad.
working another job, but I just happened to be off today, so I afforded the time. But I did work, but I made $9.25 this morning because I ended my dash anyways. They were sending me all kinds of crap, and I'm not using the glitch to game the system. I'm still doing.
See, this is why I need to be careful. This is why I don't go on YouTube shirtless, because we'll have guys like this jerking off to it. All they want to do is jerk off to me, and I think that's nasty.
The regular way, right? Because I feel guilty about even using it. If I use it one time, I feel guilty. That's my option, in my opinion. I'm not attacking anyone that's using it, but I'm saying, because I almost feel like, well, if you're using it, then you're part of the problem, right? But at this point, what Thomas said in a previous video makes sense, that all of us should be able to either utilize it, or all of us should not have it. In other words, it should be on a level playing field. And what happened was, when these gig content creators who had big channels started using it, they didn't share that with the community. So if you knew about it and you didn't share it, you are considered a liar anyways, because you could have helped people instead of having them hurt and have misery, pain, and torment of having to go out for 12 hours and making $85 in 12 hours or $60. Yeah, you might say, oh, that's your fault. No, it's DoorDash's fault, because they control the app. And if you have that glitch, you can get around the shit that they send the regular drivers by making more money and getting better offers. That's what they were doing. All right, let's continue.
investigative journalism.
Oh my God, victim mentality stuff, man. I rap about that in Errand Boy. Weak kid, I reject your pretenses. That's how I responded to that in Errand Boy. It's weak and I reject it. I don't know how much. I still have an hour, 4 minutes of this to get through. I don't know how much of this I can handle, but I need to know. Yeah, anytime somebody's threatening lawsuit on me, I should probably at least be informed on what's going on.
You want to know how much, or how I have so much time in my day to do this? Watch this, folks. Watch what and we're gonna pause this because I'm gonna show you some of the money that he's making. What's going on in my market? Look at this, folks. Look at this. Oh.
Now I'm gonna skip this part because all that happens here is he shows his earnings on the gig apps. To prove a point about what? That you don't work hard? That your market sucks? Move. Buy a house somewhere that is good.
Oh, hold on. Dude, this you let guy. He used the glitch to do it, folks. He definitely did. There's no dollars in one shift, 17th to the 23rd, 126. And yet Pedro Santiago today, as I'm making this video, put out a short bragging about that he made $400 in one shift, in a 12-hour shift, as if I even believe that. But even if he did, he used the glitch to do it, folks. He definitely.
The glitch doesn't make you any money. The glitch just qualifies you as the top dasher, supposedly.
He did. There's no way a guy like him is making $400 in a day. He's a complete liar, and at this point, you should be totally unsubscribed to him. I mean, I would go over and watch videos once in a while to see how much more lies he's spewing, but he's a liar. Look at this, Thomas. He made 596 this week on July 3rd. The best week he had was like 571. Isn't this terrible, folks? I mean, in order to be prosperous and profitable, you got to make like 1,500 to 2,000 a week, but you shouldn't have to do 80 hours and 100 hours to do it. But you can't even do it because there's not enough to go around. But that glitch.
No, the way to be profitable in gig work is to have your expenses be really low in life, to have everything under control, because then you can afford to be your own boss and manage your own time, and sometimes not even have to work 40-hour weeks. What we're doing here is about the quality of life. We're here for that's the issue. I've said this many times on my channel. I've got videos about it. This is about quality of life. If I wanted to make $250,000 this year, I wouldn't be doing gig work. I could probably pursue something in my life where in my 30s I'm making $250,000 a year as a salary. My brain is probably capable of that. Hello.
You had a delivery order for Beverly?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, man. If you're here for money instead of quality of life in the gig space, you're probably here for the wrong reason.
Helps you to do stuff. So now Thomas learned about the glitch. We'll see what happens as he's using it to see if he can get more money. That will be interesting. I'm not gonna shit here. Yep, I know. I'm signed on. Like, I can't even start on. Like I don't know how many apps Thomas is on. If he's on 2 or 3, I know he's on Stock and I know he's on DoorDash. Let's see if he's on anything else here. Rewards program came out in this market. Once I hit 80%, they fucked the fuck out. Like I couldn't get Dash now anymore. And they like basically just told me like, yeah, if there's too many people in your market, none of orders, Dash now doesn't matter. Just can't use it regardless. That's what they told me. I have a screenshot of it on my community post, but wow, you know, this is what's going on in my market. What is this? Is this Grubhub? Is this Grubhub? I don't even know because I don't have it. I'm just guessing. I mean, this is terrible. Terrible. Wow. I have all the free time to do this. Yeah. So what he's trying to get at, he's alluding to the fact that this guy Goulet says, "Oh, how do you have time to do that?" Thank God I had the time to research and do everything. I spend my almost every waking time of the day to research all of this stuff for you guys, folks, so you guys can have a better life or try to live a better life. But when you have the gig apps against you and they're working against you, this is what my channel exposes. Both my channels, Gig Apps Exposed and DoorDash Sucks. And you're gonna see this video at both channels, by the way. And all credit goes to Thomas Schubeck for this find in this video. All credit. So that's your question.
You can call it in the gig niche. I do have enough knowledge of the gig space to know that a couple people defined in the legit category above inconclusive are complete asshat clowns.
Oh, really? Oh, so you must be talking about me, you let. I'm going to probably do a featured video on you pretty soon once I find out what you're all about, because I'm going to research your channel.
Come run my views up, buddy. Come watch me and figure out that on this channel, we raise money for adoption. And, you know, we give stuff out at a much higher rate to our subscribers here than other GigTubers do. Given I've not even seen my first YouTube check yet. I'm about to, but I've seen absolutely zero income off of my YouTube channel. But I've given stuff out. I've given more than I've gotten out of this whole deal here. So come to my channel and figure that out. Run my views up, run my watch time up to find an example of me being the villain. Good luck. What did he say before that? Let me back it up.
It ain't never been researched again. And I hope you're listening to that, because I'm not a troll. I'm not gonna come in and troll you, but I'm gonna be watching your channel like a hawk for any bullshit.
Okay, he's probably watching right now. What's up, my friend? Get your penis out of your hand when you watch me.
That you guys can have it. Do this. Yeah. So what he's trying to get at, he's alluding to the fact that this guy Goulet says, "Oh, how do you have time to do that?" Thank God I had the time to research and do everything. I spend my almost every waking time of the day to research all of this stuff for you guys, folks, so you guys can have a better life or try to live a better life. But when you have the gig apps against you and they're working against you, this is what my channel exposes. Both my channels, Gig Apps Exposed and DoorDash Sucks. And you're gonna see this video at both channels, by the way. And all credit goes to Thomas Schubeck for this find in this video. All credit. So that's your question.
You can call it in the gig niche. I do have enough knowledge of the gig space to know that a couple people defined in the legit category above inconclusive are complete.
Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to go back for, because he said, "Oh, you must be talking about me." I don't know who you are. If you want to know who I'm talking about Torp and I'm talking about Robert Reese. I don't know who these other Finocchios are.
Asshat clowns.
Oh, really? Oh, so you must be talking about.
Asshat clowns. Torp, Robert Reese. Asshat individuals. Okay? Asshat YouTubers. Maybe not asshat individuals. Asshat YouTubers. Not you. I didn't know who you were until Brandon Diaz sent me your video.
Me, you let his integrity. He has none. Now let's continue.
Okay, let me
He's
back up.
nothing, Thomas Black, any of those. We're the good guys. You guys are on the evil side, apparently. All right, let's continue here. So watch out for this Ulet guy. This guy, I mean, he's nothing anyways. He only has 1,000 subscribers or whatever. But it ain't even about that. It's about his integrity. He has none. Now let's continue. Now,
I have no integrity. That's probably the only thing that I do have. I mean, let's just be honest. I'm on my channel constantly talking about that. I'm constantly talking about how I'm a man who cannot be bought. I am not a sellout. I have damaged myself in my life repeatedly, disadvantaging myself because I refuse to not truth tell. So I've told family members to their face how I feel about them and why, and then I lose them. Because I decided early on in life that if you're losing somebody over truth, then you haven't really lost anything. You never had them to begin with. You never had a real relationship to begin with. Got to figure out where I'm going here. Right here, I guess. Yeah, man, I don't understand. Some people, this is hard for me to understand, but it's making me understand other things a lot better now. When I see people that just hate Donald Trump no matter what. You know, just no matter what. It starts to make more sense when it happens to you. You start to, like, when you're the target of just not being able to win no matter what, you start to understand how the world works. $5.75. Chris said this guy sounds like he wants money handed to him. Must be a Democrat. Tony says, you let the most dishonest person here. I really thought about that one right there. I thought really hard. That was a $4.75. for 2.2, but I turned it down. I'm hoping it picks up a little more. I lost my place in the video here.
Now, I just want to kind of reiterate everything that is like on that board is basically pertaining to like either the glitch or like generally defrauding. Those ones that are under guilty of fraud, those are not real gig workers. They just make content, and that's like, you know, I guess it's not. It's like kind of like a periphery thing. Like it's still you know, still part of the scam in my opinion. So, but yeah, most of those people like in the legit category, like you know, if you want, we can make a category for legit bags. But I mean, as long as they didn't have any like complicity in perpetuating the scam, which includes having knowledge of it, not coming forward. I could say categorically and unequivocally that I never knew about any glitch. I mean, you know how infuriated I am and how I was to even find this out. Like, this is the biggest story. This story is so big that this should be on the 6 o'clock news, folks. If anyone wants to help take that to the news sources, try to get this out. Maybe get this over to Rideshare Professor's channel, you know, about the whole thing about the GlitchCon. Because this is, actually, we should be calling it, because Thomas quoted it as Glitchgate. This is a Glitchgate. In other words, this is big news, folks. Because this means that there was haves and there was a lot of have-nots. And the haves were the content creators that knew about the glitch. Okay? The glitch was created.
So I'm a have, I guess. So I'm one of the haves. I report my earnings here on YouTube on the gig apps. It looks a lot like what Thomas showed on his phone that he thought wasn't enough. Okay? So my gig earnings are for the world to see. I've not received a YouTube check yet. And I've never been a top dasher. But I qualify as somebody who was, I qualify as one of these elitist, you had it easy. DoorDash created the glitch so that DoorDash intentionally gave Welty this glitch so that he could have a 9% acceptance rate.
To pay back those drivers handsomely for sucking balls and kissing ass to try to get everyone to join DoorDash. You understand? That's what we're talking about here. None of the other regular people could make the money that these channels claim that they make.
I'd rather be inconclusive than legit. If a couple people in the legit category are legitimately considered legit, that is a joke. I'm not bothered by the whole.
No, you're a joke, Ulet. And I'm going to come over to your channel. Remember, you're put on notice from this point further. I'm going to watch your channel with a fine-tooth comb, and I have plenty of time to take you down if I have to. We know this, that the community's watching you from this point forward, okay? We're going to watch you real closely. Can't make any full judgments yet on you, but we're going to find out what you're really made of, all right?
No, I just think it's a little bit odd. I'm not bothered by the inability to produce straight lines on the whiteboard. I don't know why. It's just like, when I erase the whiteboard and rewrite the list with proper lines drawn. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this guy Ulet is probably an OCD freak. OCD, meaning everything bothers him, you know, like everything has to be precise. I mean, as if that even matters. We're talking about the glitch, you freaking idiot.
My wife says the same thing.
That's it. That was a joke. He doesn't understand humor. That's sad, man. He's gonna have a real hard time watching my videos if he can't understand like the jokes. The having the ability to laugh. Yeah, it's funny. The dude Thomas says the reason I can't draw straight lines is because I have brain damage, and I was like, oh man. I did not mean to. I had no idea. First of well, I guess we had a guess, but you know, it makes it seem like I'm making fun of somebody that had a tragedy happen, and I didn't intend for that to happen. I was just trying to be funny. But it's funny. Well, not funny, but it's sad when somebody with brain damage, you know, somebody with self-diagnosed brain damage or whatever, can't have the self-awareness to consider that, hey, maybe the reason that you're so upset and maybe the reason that you're misinterpreting me is also because you're brain damaged, my friend. You think that's possible? I think it's possible. What we got going on in the chat? You know who Gig Geezer is, fellow South Carolina resident? No, I don't watch that channel either. I can only do so much content consumption, man. Somebody who's trying to create a lot, like, I especially don't have time for channels that prove themselves to not be worth anything. Like I've watched Robert Reese for exactly about 35 seconds because I saw him call Pedro a racist in a YouTube short. And I was like, okay, cool. Now I know not to ever give this account any more time. Complete jerk off account. I'm not going to waste my time anymore. Move on. So, but I found enough accounts that have good stuff going on that I've pretty much filled up my available time for watching other gig tubers. You know, it's only so much time, and I found a few good ones, enough to have enough gig content to watch.
Inclusive. I don't know. There's no real reason for me to get into it, but like when I was a kid, I had like an incident, and I basically had like brain damage. And
Dude, listen, no one should be attack you for that. For God's sakes, Thomas, this guy's an idiot. Okay, but I mean, pointing that out. What is if that? I mean, that's just a distraction.
As if I knew that this dude had a brain damage incident as a kid. As if I would have known that. Cuck, dude. This dude's got cuck all over him.
So stupid. Anyways, let's continue here. And by the way, Thomas, thank you for doing this about the school guy. I'm so glad that I have. You know, I work my ass off so hard, and I'm always in my car driving and everything. I have a lot of time in between things and everything like that. But a lot of times, I need to research more of these channels, these smaller channels that are part of the problem too. And this guy's going on the watch list. I'll tell you that right now. He's going on a gig apps exposed watch list.
like all that handwriting is like right around the time when I started learning how to write. Is like when I had in my head, but that's not here nor there. That's fine. Like you guys can clown on that. It doesn't really matter. It's not like it's on the side, but so that can't cross me line.
Dude, don't let that bother you. These people, I mean, God, for God's sakes, I love you, man. That means nothing. It's water under the dam, you know. Don't let these people bother you like that, brother. You're a good man. I know your integrity. I don't care what they say about you. I love you, man.
Whether or not I participated in the DoorDash app glitch, there are at this point, I think well over 100 or 200 hours of me live streaming over the last 2 months, accepting and declining orders. My current acceptance rate is something like 12%. I've never once in my life qualified as a top dasher.
Yeah, not that I'm aware. So, I mean, okay. Let's try to take this guy at his word that he says that he never was a top dasher. So if he was never a top dasher, did he know about the glitch or did he use it? Let's see what he says.
Let's try to take this guy at his word. I mean, come on, that's a joke. Why didn't this dude want to do? He talks about all this research he's going to do. Why didn't he do an hour of research before making this video? Because he would have had a completely different tone. I promise you that.
Clear. Never wavered once on this channel about my concept of top dasher, diamond program, whatever the new thing is they come up with every single.
I've watched your live streams. Like obviously you're like doing the work, you know. Like we can't do the same thing on Turkish deliveries, but you know, obviously we see that you're doing the work, you know. But whether or not you like knew about this glitch. Okay, here's what's the word I'm looking for? Here's the problem with what he said earlier. And then he also said that he doesn't really know the channels, but the people who are on the legit list are a bunch of idiots or whatever. He didn't say idiots, but he was alluding to the fact that we're fools and idiots. So okay, so what's your reasoning with that? But then again, you're telling us, okay, let's see if he even tells us if he says he's at.
My reasoning with that is I was talking about Torp and Robert Reese, who are individuals now that, like, I would include you in this category since you're apparently jerking off watching me right now. You're also in this category now as somebody who, like, if you have to @ people in YouTube to get attention, that is, like, to me, that's a little bit pathetic. Pedro started watching my channel when I was at a few hundred subscribers. I never added him. He found me because the content was good, because I put out a gig rap song. And he found me. I didn't have to beg for attention to get it. So that's what I'm talking about. And Torp did that too. Robert Reese does that. I've been added under a Robert Reese video, never responded to it. And that's how you know, and this is the mistake, see, Bobby's watching, this is the mistake Bobby made, is he kept responding, and here I am responding to this cuck here. But Robert Reese forgets about you real quick if you don't do anything that boosts the attention he gets. So when I just completely ignored, I didn't comment under the video, I didn't mention it at all. So how many times has he added me again since that? 0. Because he's like, oh, this is a serious person who's not gonna. I'm not gonna get out of I'm not gonna get anything out of picking on this person. And he leaves you alone. Torp, same deal. He made this video one time talking about how your hat don't fit right and your balls ain't dropped yet. Something like that. Didn't respond. I thought it was funny. It was good. I saved the clip on my phone so that I could show my wife because I thought it was hilarious. That's as far as that went. How many times has Torp added me since that? 0. These people's patience is low, and you can tell by the strategies that they use on YouTube. They don't have a lot of patience for actually putting out good content, so they just at people to make them watch it, or to try and hope that they watch it. Therefore, when they at you the first time and it doesn't work, they're not going to at you again.
Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
I'm in the wrong darn parking lot.
Listen to my channel and you saw what I was all about. I'm a guy who fights for the drivers and tries to get them better than fair wages and exposes the scams, the lies, the fraud, the manipulation. What are you doing to help the community? You let. Okay, so I'm still putting you on notice. Anyways, let's continue.
Like you know, how long you known about it is like kind of the side. Days. DoorDash never told you for.
And Oulette, if you haven't read my about page, I suggest you go over to look at what my about page is and my mission statement of my channel.
Yeah, I definitely haven't read your about page, nor will I.
And then you'll realize why you were put on notice. Okay, and until I find out otherwise that you're squeaky clean, if you are, because I have to investigate you, and I will. Then if you are, then I will announce it to the. But for you to make a statement about the people who are on that legitimate list, that tells me what your character is like.
About it's clever like that.
said, okay, so, but here's the thing. The people who are full-timers are the ones who are top dashers. Because if you're a top dasher, to be top dasher at part-time doesn't make sense unless you know the glitch.
Okay, so y'all know me. Am I a full-time gig worker or not? He just said basically you're not a full-time gig worker unless you're a top dasher. How ignorant is that?
Because you don't have to work hard to get the top dasher status. You can just use the glitch to do it. Okay? Which would give you either 100% or whatever. Now, if he's kept the low acceptance rate, well, it's obvious to see that he's probably not using it, but I want to hear it from him. Let's see if he says he's never used it.
The scam. Like, we should not be able to take these dog shit orders. Like, it's like $2 going like 7 miles and like $5 going 8 miles and shit. Like, that should not exist. Like that. Like, somebody like trying to order that, like from that distance, like that amount of money, like, it should, like the button should work when they try to like hit send. It should be like, error has occurred. And they call support, they're like, yeah, that's not enough money. That's what should happen when it happens. Way, obviously a glitch changes the equation because yeah, it makes the equation like the complete polar opposite. It would be easy to just manipulate enough orders to go ahead and qualify as top dasher at the end of the month. Yeah, and all the while telling other people to do it. But I've never done that, as is evidenced by the fact I've never been top. Yeah, no, I know. But okay, so he said that he's never done it, and I'm going to take his word at it that he says he's never done it because there's no evidence to say that he hasn't. But he says that he knew about it. Okay. Now, just because someone knew about it doesn't mean that they used it, right? Pedro, wink, wink. Do you think that Pedro didn't use it? How do you think he was able to have $2,000 weeks? How do you think he's claiming to make $400 in one day? Think about that. That's $300 short of what Trevor's Deliveries is claiming to have done, or they're close to getting it. Because he says, "Oh, I've got close to." I don't even know if he ever hit 700, but he's made like 6 or 7 attempts at doing $700.
The other thing that's funny to me about the attacks on Trevor are almost all his income. If you look at his videos and his market, the important app is Uber Eats. He's getting like massive offers on Uber Eats, not DoorDash. How does running your acceptance rate up through a glitch on DoorDash determining whether or not he gets massive orders on Uber Eats? The two aren't related. Bobby said, "Guess I'm not full-time either." Yeah, Bobby, we're not full-time workers.
He's hit $500 and $600 before. Who the hell can make that? I live in near his market. I've gone to Trevor's Deliveries market. You cannot do that. It's impossible. It's impossible, folks. He's a liar. But this roulette guy, we just, I don't feel bad about what I said earlier in this video about him because he's claiming to say that the people, he doesn't even know any of these channels on the legit list. Do you even know mine, Roulette? I didn't know yours, right? Maybe. Well, you're gonna know mine. Believe me, you're gonna know mine.
Just what I know about the glitch, just like whether or not you push top dasher and know about the glitch, that's a separate category.
Did you hear what he said? Let's back that up for a second because that's important what Thomas just said. Hold on.
Dasher and
Hold on.
orders that are profitable to you. I just don't think I'm working enough in a 30-day window on DoorDash to make going through a period of delivering a bunch of terrible orders worth it to me. I don't see the value of top dasher.
So even this guy Roulette is telling you that in order to be top dasher, you have to take a bunch of no tip and low tip orders because you got to understand that the scam is built to have every driver do that. With the exception, if you have the glitch dash, the glitch program to be able to glitch the system to avoid taking those orders. You understand? Like for instance, you could go out all day and take good orders that make sense to take and have legitimately maybe your acceptance rate go up to like 50 or 60% without having to take really bad ones. It starts when you start trying to get towards top dasher that they start giving you really bad ones. So how to avoid it is to use the glitch. And then
Jody said, "I love you, Ryan. Hey, you haven't made it till others are bothered by your true words here on Tube." Appreciate the support, my friends. But Soda said, "Do you even do 30 hours, Welty?"
jack up your acceptance rate up to 70, 80, 90, 100%. Okay? But mostly it would go to full-timers. But part-time, I bet you there's part-timers that's glitched out. Let's continue to see what he says.
I completely agree, man. It's a fucking scam. Like, we should not be able to take these dog shit orders. Like, it's like $2 going like 7 miles and like $5 going 8 miles and shit. Like, that should not exist. Like that, like somebody like trying to order that, like from that distance, like that amount of money, like, should, like the button should work when they try to like hit send. It should be like error has occurred. And they call support, they're like, yeah, that's not enough money. Like, that's what should happen when it happens.
I agree.
Obviously, a glitch changes the equation because yeah, it makes the equation like the complete polar opposite. It would be easy to just manipulate enough orders to go ahead and qualify as top dasher at the end of the month.
Yeah, and all the while telling other people to do it.
I've never done that, as is evidenced by the fact I've never been top.
Yeah, no, I know. But just what I know about the glitch, just like whether or not you push top dasher and knew about the glitch, that's a separate category. Whether or not you pushed top dasher and knew about the glitch. Okay, let's investigate further. Obviously, that's a little bit of a small category, but knowing about the glitch and not exposing it and not talking about it like we are, Thomas, and everyone else who is exposing it, like Jeff Thomas Black's channel. Make sure you go over to Jeff Thomas Black's channel, folks, and watch those live streams that he did in the past 2 weeks. Oh, it's mind-blowing, blockbusting information. And my channel has covered a lot of that stuff, with the exception of knowing about some of the like Mr. Flex and all that, and how they were, and they openly admit that they knew about the glitch and all that. So let's continue to see if let's see if you let knew here, okay?
Decline hundreds of orders on live stream here on YouTube. You can go back and watch it. But apparently, I didn't know about the glitch without even realizing that I knew about it.
Wait a minute. What is he saying here? I didn't know about the glitch, realizing that I knew about it. How does that make sense? Let me see what he says here.
I've seen the steps apparently are the same exact glitch that, by the way, also apparently inconclusive as to whether or not Nugs know about the glitch.
Are you kidding? Nugs knew about it. Nugs is one. That's another channel that I've never really did a full video on Nugs. And I want to just tell you right now, Nugs is far worse than even some of the people that we're talking about here. He's a young kid, but he is exactly like your driver Mike, a big fluffernutter. He's a fluffernutter channel. Nugs knew about that. I can guarantee you, because Pedro visited Nugs, or vice versa, and they both had. You don't think they both shared the fact that the glitch existed? Are you shitting me? That's how Nugs was able to game the system too. I can guarantee 1,000% that Nugs was using the glitch. And the fact that Ulette is saying that he knew about it, but when did he know about it? Okay, so even if he didn't use the glitch, this Ulette guy, just knowing about it, he's guilty of that. He's guilty. I mean, and hopefully in a court of law, this stuff would hold up to me.
I'm guilty of knowing about it.
These videos may be video proof, and with people admitting they knew about a glitch, you know, for a lawsuit down the road. And Ulette might be put into that lawsuit, by the way, if we find out some information more. Let's just see.
Bring it.
Through Nugs' channel.
Bring it.
Oh, he heard about it through Nugs' channel. So Nugs talked about it in one of his videos. See, I don't watch Nugs. You'd have to be a continuous watcher every day and watch live streams and everything else. At some point, these channels, like, so when did he know about it on Nugs' channel? So Nugs knew about it. So I was right about what I said. You think these people are going to know that glitch and not use it? Are you kidding me?
I think also on.
Yeah, I was going to pull it up here really quick. I took you out of that category. Oh, here, I want to see that list. Hold on, folks. Let's try to see that list.
Also apparently inconclusive as to whether or not Nugs know about the glitch. I heard about it through Nugs' channel. At one point, he was, I think, also on.
Yeah, I was going to pull it up here really quick. Okay, let me see if I can read this, folks. This is a list. On the left side, it says lied about the glitch and pushed Top Dasher. Let's see. Mr. Bet on You, Sin City's Deliveries, and I can't read what that is. Let's see. Guilty of fraud, Trevor's Deliveries, your driver Mike. Time for me to read this. Knew about the glitch but didn't say anything to others. Hannibal is Hungry's, Nugs, Dashing Trader. There's a lot of people on that list. Holy crap. Let's see. Mocking. Let's see. I can't read some of this. Thomas, if you could do a video specifically on that board, I'm sorry, I can't read most of these. But over here on the right side, it says legit. And what he's meaning by legit is people who are not trying to defraud you or lie to you and we're telling you the truth. So Uber Jeep Arizona's on that list. Gig Geezer. Both of my channels, DoorDash Sucks and Gig House Exposed. Let's see. What else is this? I can't read the rest of it. Anyways, let's continue here. So if you could do a specific video on that, that'd be awesome, Thomas. Just a quick 5-minute one, you know.
I took you out of that category. I put you on legit just because, it's a new kind of audio. So.
Oh, Torp's on that list too, of course. Torp's great. And Jeff Thomas Black too. He's great too.
But
yeah, Torp's wonderful. Torp is great.
Yeah. So of course they're gonna share it.
I live streamed it, defined the steps to what he framed it as was making it so that you could stay on earned by time without delivering every order. Like in essence, declining more than just one order per hour. He was just
Okay, so
quickly admitting to the audience how he was able to manipulate the earned by time feature.
So now you're going to say that you never used any of those features or anything, huh, unequivocally, but you knew about it. I mean, that is hard to believe. I mean, it's like I want to believe this guy because he's saying I'm at 12%, but that doesn't mean that he didn't use it in the past, right? So we have to assume that this Ulette guy is guilty. So we have to put this guy on notice and we have to investigate him.
Yeah, this guy called himself American earlier, and now he's saying guilty until proven innocent. You're a jack off. You're a jerk off. You're a cuck. You're a cuckold. You're a Finocchio, probably. Because if you jerk off watching me, you're a Finocchio. And I know you're hard as a rock right now, looking at this face. How's the car running after the oil change? Good. Everything's good.
And send some trolls over to his channel and a few other things to really stir up the shit, so he'll come clean and tell us. You're better off telling us now, because when we find out about it, you'll be included in the lawsuits, in the future lawsuits, just to let you know that. Because there's a big shitstorm coming down for a whole lot of people like you ain't never seen before on YouTube. That's the laugh that we as bottom feeders get to have, the last laugh on the whole situation. It's what we call super delicious, folks. Private live stream was just like, this is like the way that we...
Imagine viewing yourself, calling yourself a bottom feeder. I'd kill myself before I disrespected myself that way.
Get into it. I mean, you're saying that he explained the glitch in terms that everybody could understand, in terms that you comprehended, but like the word glitch was never used, and the dots never connected, and the dots never connected. That was like deniable, plausible deniability, right? Is this what everyone's going to try to deny it, right? Oh, we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're being used times specs.
You still only deliver the orders that you really wanted to.
Like, think about how horribly unfair that is to people that are actually honestly trying to do top dasher. And think about Ulette is a piece of garbage for the fact that he didn't release it on his channel. How come you didn't do the video and say, hey guys, there's a glitch that you can do, and I'm putting it out here so you all know about it, right? And this is how it works and whatever. I'm only going to show you just to show you, but I'm not going to do it. But I'm going to show you just so it gives a level playing field. The fact that you didn't release it, you're guilty as charged. All right. You know how many fucking shitty ass words I've taken the chin on? I take on the chin. Yep. So what we should be entitled to is to go to Nugs, sue these guys in court, and sue them for the money that they owe us from taking all the shitty deliveries that we all did. You know how long I busted my ass working 10, 12, 15, 16, 18 hours a day like Thomas Schubeck did? And we got stiffed. I had to sit in friggin' drive-thrus for 30 minutes at a time, picking up 325 orders to get top dasher to go through that friggin' hell week crap. This is bullshit, folks. And you're part of the scam, too. I feel it in my heart that you are. You're not innocent in this thing. It's just the beginning, my friend. You know, like, just like these people are just like literally.
Hold on. Let me get this right. Ha! I can't laugh like a Pinocchio. Ha! Ha!
Standing in the way of us trying to make honest living.
Yep. Retaining the ability to stay on earned by time. Only
Especially city deliveries, dude. Like, oh, he's the worst. Guys, like, you know what I mean? It's like
the orders that he wanted to, not having to go back to earn per order. I also participated. I did the same exact thing the last time that I was doing earned by time, which by the way I've only done twice. Those times that I've ever done earned by time are documented on this channel. One was a night shift in a video upload, and another was a lunch shift during a live stream.
Just because you did 2 videos on your channel doesn't mean you're not guilty of doing it when you didn't make videos on your channel, which means you only made videos on your channel to show certain things. How about the times you just went out and dashed and didn't make any videos? It's not like you're recording your whole life on camera or every minute of the day or even every order that you take. So how do we take your word at it? The fact is that you knew about the...
Pretty darn close, buddy. Pretty darn close. Oh, he's got no idea what he's in for if he's going to try and watch all my content. That's going to take a few weeks or a few months. Good luck.
You didn't help the community and you didn't blow the whistle on it. We had to find out through some other sources. So you're a scumbag too. You let. Unbelievable.
That live stream wasn't too long after Nugs had shown these steps to his audience. And I was like, okay, I made a split-second decision to try my time. And I don't know, it sounds like you're reframing it. Like,
yep, exactly, Thomas. He's backpedaling and now he's admitting that he was using it. So we're going to believe this guy? Now, here's the thing. He's a small pity-yoon channel. There's nothing great about this guy's channel. He's a dime a dozen. But the fact is, he's part of the scam because Nugs was using it. Pedro was using it. Mr. Flex was using it. Who else? Probably your driver, Mike. Maybe Trevor's Deliveries. I mean, there's a lot here, folks. The big content creators usually pat each other on the back. That's what was done at the GigCon, the Big Con Job Conference. You don't think they talked about the glitch there? The GigCon was before the knowledge of the knowing about the whistleblowing of that. The one who whistleblowed that was Jeff Thomas Black. Jeff Thomas Black's channel did a live stream about 14 days ago in which he revealed everything that happened, and he revealed that Mr. Flex in his stream, and he shows all of that. So, Mr. Ulette, if you haven't seen Jeff Thomas Black's video for your own legal purposes, because you may be involved in a lawsuit in the near future, including DoorDash and all the people that were involved in that. Because there's going to be a big shitstorm coming down, like I told you. We're not letting this go, So you're on notice. Remember that. You better retain a lawyer too, Mr. Ulette. Wink, wink. You get me? You sounds like you said no.
Yeah, this is the second time that I've been threatened now legally on YouTube. So I'm not new to this. Thank you for the money for the legal fund, Tony. Oh, these people are like... sometimes I have to remind myself that I'm a Christian. And that these people deserve the air that they breathe.
This sounds like you're reframing it, like how he said it. Like they're saying that you used the glitch. I mean, it sounds like you knew what was going on.
I've done this glitch a few times during the course of that very short shift.
Did you hear that? He just said, I used the glitch a very few times during that shift. So what he's trying to do is tell you, yes, I used it, but I didn't use it for a very long time, and please don't include me in this. So he's incriminating himself right now with a confession. DoorDash, glitch, whistleblower, my confession. You hear this? He's absolutely, like, this could be used in a court of law. You understand that, folks? Don't worry, I'm going to be talking to some lawyers very shortly and a bunch of other people that I won't talk about, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. You're on notice, Mr. Ulett.
Didn't realize that was apparently simultaneously influencing the acceptance.
And not only that, but all of these people who use the glitch and everything to game the system should be kicked off by DoorDash, right? For what's called fraudulent activity on the app. You know, they can tell and they can see who has used that glitch or not. You know, they can go back and get the records. They can be subpoenaed, you know, by court documents and records. So just to let you know that.
Increasing the acceptance rate. But obviously I hadn't done that enough times.
You know, man. Like, I like you, man. That's why I support your channel. You know, that's why I like, you know, you see me come by once in a while. I drop super chat. You shouldn't like this dude, man. I'm telling you, Thomas. He's shady, just like the rest of them. He's just a young kid, but he doesn't know.
Can't like Welty, man. Can't like Welty's up to something.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave.
It's so hot today, man.
Involved in here. This is big time. This story. I'm going to try to get this to a news source, a news channel. I'm going to be in touch with some news sources so we can get this out on like major news networks. I'm going to try to do it somehow. We need to blow this wide open. So I like what you're doing.
No, honestly, I go for it. I hope he does, because first of all, I'm in no legal trouble at all. So go for that. Go for it. But I hope it does make the news, because I'll probably like 10x my subscribers overnight. So this dude will, even Pedro will. Pedro will double his subscribers if this turn. He thinks this is a national news story. Oh man, dude, gotta figure out how to help these people.
I don't know, man. It's like my pre-teen bullshit detector like I'm going off right now.
Throughout that shit for it to mean anything.
That's why I'm here, Thomas, to come in like with the Superman cape or Batman and Robin. You know, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I mean, you can pick Flash if you want. You want to be Green Arrow? What the hell's the other one? I don't know.
As it relates to my account status, I only did it.
Hey, you do realize that you can be deactivated from that, and so we might want to make some calls to DoorDash and let them know that Mr. Ulett was using fraudulent activity on his account, including Nugs and Pedro and all of these other people, because it is fraudulent activity, folks, and it's criminal. It's criminal.
A few times. I'm a straight up guy, basically an open book. I should never be inconclusive on.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, like I said, I watch your content a little bit, and like, I like what you're about. Like, I feel like you're like just, straight shooter. You're trying to do what's right, but anyway, Thomas, he's guilty as hell. He's guilty as charged. And he didn't even share with the rest of the community. He's now coming out after that. You know why? Because he's probably afraid that, and believe me, watch some of his videos go missing. He'll delete some of his videos, but
I'll delete some of my videos. Yeah, right. That's how much this guy doesn't know me. There's videos of me doing stuff on YouTube that I shouldn't be doing. They're still there. You know why? Because I ain't scared. And, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't delete anything.
Got him on this video, which is video proof. He's on video admitting it. So we got him. And we have Pedro on video too. And all of this can be put into a big lawsuit, by the way. Big time. You understand the repercussions of this, folks?
I take more offense to that probably than I do a false accusation. Maybe not quite, but being inconclusive is interesting because a lot of my life is going to end up on the internet.
And that's why I put the board out there. I want to get it out there so we can get some answers, because this community is looking for answers. So,
For consumption for entertainment purposes.
see, I have a right as an individual to go to create a lawsuit of my own, and a massive one if I choose to go after the people, so I can get back the money that should be evenly distributed.
I like how he decided that there's a difference between, oh, you know what? I could go out and make a lawsuit on my own, or I could make a massive one. I can either choose to make the small lawsuit or the massive one. I wonder which one I'll choose. I wonder if I'll make a small lawsuit or a massive one. I guess it depends whether my dick is hard or soft at that moment, whether I'll go small or big. If I watch Welty, or what's he call my name? If I watch Ulett and I get hard, then the lawsuit's going to be massive. What's up, Thomas? Hey, Thomas. Don't super chat me today. You told me that you need the money more than I do. You told the world that you're struggling. Hey, you can tell your buddy that the way to remember how to pronounce my name is it sounds like wealthy. Welty sounds like wealthy. And he's wealthy, so he doesn't need Thomas's money as he talks about having brain damage and his wife having to work extra overtime hours. But he's out here super chatting me. So that's how you can tell your buddy. That's how you can tell your buddy how to remember my name, Wealthy.
So I can get back the money that should be evenly distributed amongst all the people that were working that weren't getting the money. In other words, you want to talk about building a village and everyone's in a community? Well, I deserve some of the money that these guys made that I didn't get from what they made because I got screwed because I didn't use the glitch, right? And aren't you guys entitled to them? Right? We are, definitely.
And I'm live a lot of the time.
Hey, would you like my PayPal account? I'd like you to deposit like $2,000 or $3,000 in there, and I might not sue you in court. You can settle out with me if you want.
That's probably the best moment of the video right there. That is a shakedown.
Does that sound good? Let me know in the comments, and I'll send you my PayPal. So you can send me, like, if you send me $3,000, I won't sue you.
Oh my God. That made it worth it. That was worth this putrid listen.
Does that sound good?
Taking any question. Thomas, all you had to do was ask and you could have figured me out.
You know, it's funny you say that because I actually did ask you. Like I said, when I first found out about this shit, I like broke everybody, like every creator, content creator's channel. I like asked them, like, just like, you know, just like quick, like, you know, kind of like offhandedly, like, hey, do you know about this glitch? And so you know what? Downplayed it, bro. You know what's going to happen too? Now that they know that there's possible lawsuits, these people are all going to clam up and not say anything else. But we already got the ones on video that have said what they said. So I am going to consult lawyers and stuff to see if it's worthy of going to court over, because it's DoorDash's fault, number one, and then number two, anyone that was involved in it, they should all be criminally charged with stuff if there's a law that we can actually do. And I'm going to find that out, and we'll get back to you on it. All right, let's continue. Just like a lot of, like, you know, pretty much everybody, every single person either ignored it, like pretend the comment didn't happen, or they just downplayed it. Except for you, he's the only one that came forward immediately.
I think the important part of this video is I sharing my analysis of what's going on. The point that I want to make by addressing.
If you hadn't have even said what you said about the legitimate category up where it showed all the good YouTubers, especially me, because I'm the most honest person besides all the rest of them out here trying to help the community. And it's a slap in the face to say what you said at the beginning of that video. So because you said that, now you're on notice, and now there's going to be some problems. Just know that. It may take a few months, may take 6 months, maybe even a year, but there's going to be a backlash to all of that. So get ready for it. Better retain a lawyer for yourself, by the way. Okay, I'm just warning you now. Warning, Will Robinson, right? This is Lost in Space, right?
Because I watch a little bit of the content, the video uploaded content by Thomas Schubeck Industries, and I hear someone who's very upset, very resentful, and I'm not really sure why.
Well, why? Because all you motherfuckers, pardon my French, defrauded the community and told people to do certain things that other people couldn't achieve to make money. That's why. Because we're not making the money that these people like you are using the glitch, which some of you were privy to and none of us were. That's why. You get it? See, you probably, you know, like, if you want to freeze frame my earnings and look at that shit, go ahead, but, like, you know, you do the math like that. My money's not supporting a household. And I'm like sitting here, and, you know, in my living room, like, these apps on with no work. I'm like watching my wife, you know, she works from home, like, from the computer, but, like, she's like, I had to put in all these extra overtime hours. I'm like, shit, back is killing her.
I want to put this out here. I'm down a little bit of money over the last, yeah, I'm down. We're down below 30 grand, but we're basically at 30 grand in the Robinhood account, the investment account. I just want to show Buddy 30 grand. That way he gets so envious. My friend, do you know how easy it'd be for me to pull out $3,000 and send it to you right now? I could literally do it on the live stream right here. And like, it would be a percentage point of my net worth. It would be just a percent. I could literally do it. And it wouldn't change my life very much at all. Oh, how badly you want $3,000. Beg, say please. Say please, and I might think about it. Please, Welty. Please.
It's like my family's suffering. because of this goddamn bullshit. Like these huge part, you know. And so it's the result of being like. Thank God I know some really, really good criminal lawyers. Oh, thank God for that. They'll actually, some of them will actually do me a favor. Thank God. Oh, you walked into a big pile of shit. Over and constantly lied to and manipulated and stolen from. And when you like treat people like shit, constantly causes them to radicalize. So that's what's happening here.
Say the whiteboard is completely correct. No flaws. He's completely got everybody.
Oh no, I don't think anybody's thinking that. Nobody thinks that. Not even me. I wouldn't say that.
Nailed. Let's say it's 100% right.
I'm sure some of those people in the legit category know about the glitch and just they don't deny to speak up because like at this point, as long as like no suspicions get cast upon them, they're probably. Thomas, I'm making it clear on the books. I never knew about.
I'm just dropping a comment. Thanks for giving my live stream some juice today. Heart.
About it. Glitch. I never heard of any glitch. I never knew someone could, fix the system to make sure that people's AI went up. Never. It's the first I heard of it was on Jeff Thomas Black's video because Torp mentioned him a bunch of times. I'm like, let me go over and see this guy. Thank God for Torp because Torp is awesome. I doubt any of these people on the legit list that you have knew about it. I certainly didn't. That is on the record. I'm telling you guys the truth. No way. You kidding me? Here I am exposing it. Nah. These guys.
Brandon said, send Bud Soda 3K. Send Bud 3K before you send it to whoever this is. Who even is? I forgot even who this is. We're going to do one more 612 for 1.9. After this one, we're going to have to go home and get this Rover dog introduced.
These guys are bad, the ones that are on the other list, including this you let guy. He may look innocent and everything else, but he knew about it. He knew about the nuts thing, too. Give a slide.
I'm still left to wonder, what is the point?
The point is to stop the scam, to level the playing field, to make it fairer, to stop the people that are like lying and making money off the lie. And honestly, a big part of it is just revenge, bro. Like, there needs to be consequences for like fucking people over and just like fucking people's livelihoods. I'm not saying you're a game, but I'm just saying like generally, the majority of you.
Who cares? Like, ...
Who cares? You're going to care, you let, because when you get because by the way, if you think that we can't find out where you live, what house you live in, what your last name and your first name is, it's very easy to find that out. As a matter of fact, I will pay an investigator to do it. So you're like small fish, but we can go after the big fish. And that's going to be in the works this week. It's going to take some time, but we're going to, the worst thing you did is put yourself out there and admit what you admitted, like all these other fools and idiots that screwed over the community, because they're going to be included in that too. Anyways, how's that? Is that delicious enough for you, Mr. Ulett? Who cares? I mean, I don't know, man. My view count seems to be going up, so at least I don't know if somebody's watching this shit. Somebody cares. I care. That's really all that matters. Like that's enough right there, because I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't appreciate like what all these people have done.
The concept that it would be shameful for there to be creators out here that know about the glitch are using the glitch themselves intentionally.
Sorry, my cord keeps messing up.
You admitted it.
Leading the audience to go out and overvalue the diamond program and top dasher status, delivering orders that they have no business delivering without mentioning the glitch. Is that something that should be going on? Absolutely not.
Not only should that not be going on, but that should carry serious, nightmarishly dire consequences. Yeah, including a major lawsuit, which
This is where the Thomas video starts to creep me out a little bit, because the phrases that he uses makes you wonder, like, it's might somebody get violent? You can look it up. You can look it up. People that search for justice in very focused things that are relatively minor and speak this way about it, they end up going violent.
if Thomas collaborates with me on that, we'll go ahead and file a lawsuit, and we'll get all the names of all the content creators. Because guess what? The U.S. Supreme Court or the district superior courts can pull the records of everyone's YouTube channel. Okay.
The U.S. Supreme Court. Oh man, this is such a massive lawsuit. It is so big that the Supreme Court is going to be watching Ulett videos. And so this is going to go to Supreme Court. Man. See, this is the same shit that Matthew fell for. If you threaten a lawsuit, The way to do it, if you're going to threaten somebody to try and shake them down for $3,000, make it like a believable threat. When you exaggerate and talk about Supreme Court, you make it so that it's like, oh, okay, so he's not serious. Okay, well, good to know. Like he thinks that he can use big words like Supreme Court. Oh, that'll scare him. That'll get him to send me $3,000. What a cuck. Tony says he's like, give me equity or give me death. He has no cause or action for a lawsuit. Yeah, we know, Steve. And he knows that too. This is an attempt to see if a 25-year-old will send you $3,000. That is like, man, you just can't make this stuff up, man. I wonder if I can scare this 25-year-old into sending me $3,000. He started with $2,000 too, remember? He was like, you can send me $2,000 or $3,000. No, send me $3,000, not $2,000. It's funny. It's $3,000 is an amount of money that's like, it's just low enough that he thinks I might actually do it. I wouldn't send him 13 cents because I'm just stubborn like that.
And find out the names and where they live, and it can send out subpoenas to every one of them. You think that we're stupid, folks? You think that I haven't been doing stuff in the background or can do stuff like that? There's a lot going on that none of you even know about. And this is the number one thing that blew the whistle on everything. See, a lot of these channels now that they know this, they're going to clam up, but we have enough on record, including Nudge Channel and all that, to go after them. And then what will happen in the lawsuit is they'll have to pay us back money that's due to us when the judge, they could even face jail time, criminal time, because it's almost like embezzlement through the form of a gig company. And DoorDash won't get off easy either. They'll have to pay out a major lawsuit. This has lawsuit written all over it. And I'm going to be in touch with Rideshare Professor about this whole scam, because he has a team of lawyers too. So we're going to see what we can do about it. I'm going to go to Rideshare Professor and talk to him and other people and other lawyers. All right, that's what's coming down the pike, folks. How do you like those bag of apples, huh? Like them? You let?
Like making criminal charges, like we might be looking at lawsuit territory here. Totally on board. It's straight up fraud. With that, my confusion is, why are you coming to YouTube? To internet food delivery people for your morality, for your character?
Because you guys are involved in the fraud. You're absolutely involved in the fraud because you're helping deceive drivers through the videos, and they're hard-earned money. They can't make what you guys make because you're using the glitch.
No. That doesn't answer my question, Finocchio. That doesn't answer the question. But go ahead.
That's exactly what it's all about. I'm telling you, when a lawyer's team gets a hold of this, they'll take this case on for no money. I won't even have to put up 1 dime for it because they'll take it on retainer. In other words, whatever we make out of the lawsuit, and by the way, folks, this lawsuit that will be filed, if we file it, will be for all the regular dashers who have gotten screwed. Everyone who's on my channel, the good people, will get a piece of the pie, and we'll bankrupt all of these people. They don't realize how serious of charges that they will be here. And at the very least, we'll have fun suing them just for fun, just to make them use their own money. So even if we don't win the case, because you can take anyone to court that you want, you can.
Yeah, but I won't spend any money. I'm the kind of guy that will represent himself, and I'll show up wearing this. That's how little I give a shit. All right, let me tally up my earnings because I haven't been keeping up well today. $28.87. Okay, we ended up at least at a semi-respectable amount. Hour and 45 minutes. It's not like horrible. It's not good, but we can deal with it. We got to head home. We'll finish listening to this guy. Got to head home so that we can be ready because I've got a rover dog coming at 1 o'clock.
Force anyone into court. Even we're not gonna make false accusations. We're gonna do it by their own admission because they're in video saying that they knew about it, they used it, blah blah blah. They're guilty as DoorDash is. Because DoorDash, what are they doing? They'll just deny it, but they'll have to pay out lots of money to all the drivers. You guys like that? Sound good to you? Let me know in the comments.
First of all, why do you think about this, man? Think about what you're saying. Like I'm a gig worker. I'm going to other gig workers. Like, why would I not go to my own people for validation? You know, think about the framing of this job. Like, think about the framing of the scam. Like any other job. Like, think about you're a bodybuilder. And you're busting your ass, working really hard and everything, right? Like your muscles are getting bigger.
By the way, Rideshare Professor, if you listen to this video, I'm gonna have to get in touch with you pretty soon. I'm gonna try to send you an email or whatever because we're gonna have to talk privately. So I hope you see this video and be on the lookout, all right, brother? Just you gotta spend all this money on training, buy my supplements, and the whole time you find out the whole time it turns out you've been fucking just you're doing it so you can't get muscles. And I mean, what if it was your car was just getting horrible shitty gas mileage constantly. You couldn't figure out why. Your neighbor's like, hey man, I'd like you to do some lessons, learn how to drive better, I'll show you how to utilize your gas mileage. And it turns out he's been going to buy your house cycling gas every night. Good analogies, Thomas. Very good analogies. This is just blowing my mind about how many people actually knew about this glitch and were using it or used it a couple of times. If you used it once, you're guilty of that. Now, I know some people are using it now, and I warned people to try not to use that. I did say originally, if you find out about it, give it a shot, right? But I got it, and plus my app can prove that. Like they can state the records can show that too through the engine. Wait, this dude's on the record somewhere. Did I hear that correctly? He's on the record telling people to actually use the glitch? Hold up. This is the first time we're going to have to take this dude off of double speed so that I can see. I'm going to listen to that back and see if I heard that correctly. If you used it once, you're guilty of that. Now, I know some people are using it now, and I warned people to try not to use that. I did say originally, if you find out about it, yeah, give it a shot, right?
I did say originally, give it a shot. Okay, buddy. Why is this dude even opening his mouth?
But I never did, and plus my app can prove that. Like they can state the records can show that too through the engineering department of DoorDash. They can tell whether someone was pulling that glitch or not. So I don't blame people though for using the glitch because they were pissed off and they want a level playing field, and that will come out.
What a fool! What a fool! That's the second best part of the video. This dude's literally like, this is foolish. This actually qualifies for foolishness, tomfoolery.
Out in the lawsuit too. Anyways, let's continue. And again, before I forget, I mean, I want to just reiterate that all of these people that don't say their names or hidden behind the names on the YouTube channels like you let, that's not his real name. We can find out who he is, where he is, his social.
That's actually my last name. Welty is actually my last name, and my first name is Ryan.
Security number and everything. That's easy to do. The court can pull that through Google. That's not his real name. We can find out who he is, where he is, his social security number and everything.
He just said he's going to find out my social security number. That's why I wonder about either of these individuals getting violent. Because this is the type of person that goes out and, like, you know, somebody assassinated Martin Luther King Jr. Somebody assassinated John F. Kennedy. Probably. Somebody, like, there's people that actually do that stuff.
That's easy to do. The court can pull that through Google. They just have to send a subpoena to Google's department, the HR department, and then pull out everyone's records and their phone numbers and everything like that. So that'll be easy to do. I can't wait to do that. That's going to be excellent. This is like complete horseshit.
He's going to cream himself when he figures out that Welty is my actual last name. He's going to be like, oh, what? Oh, crap. I was wrong about like dozens of things in my video, I guess.
Hi, would you be using your mobile app today?
No,
What's the code?
I don't have a code. I'm just ready to place an
Okay,
order.
what's your order?
McDouble and a small fry, please.
What else for you?
That's it.
$3.80, thank you.
We can expect anything from so intolerable for these people. Most of these people, it's like, what do you expect, man? You know, it's like, what if I was watching YouTube and I figured out like which city like the YouTubers lived in by like watching their content, and then like I waited for them like when they like found like the restaurants they like delivered to, and I waited for them to like go to the restaurant, and then when I ran into the car, they stole.
I also want to say something else. You know, I don't know the exact laws like fully, but I'm going to find them out. But the thing is, like, if some of the channels think, well, you can't prove that I used the glitch, right? Because they're going to have defense attorneys to say, oh, he never used the glitch, right? Whatever, right? But having the knowledge of it and not exposing it is the same thing as using it. Furthermore, at the
That's me. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Tim?
very least, DoorDash will be forced at some point to deactivate those accounts who have used the glitch, the app to game the system. And I'm talking about the people who have been using it for 2 and 3 years and who have admitted it. So any of you who have, like Jeff Thomas Black has a whole bunch of videos and information on all the people who were using the glitch, including Sin City Deliveries, Mr. Flex, and all of them. They're all involved in fraud and a scam. And this guy Ulette too.
All the stole money out. What the fuck? Hey, what are you gonna do, man? What do you expect? I am who I am.
By the way, we can also file this lawsuit, I believe, under class action. And what I can do is, once I talk to the lawyers, I can have you guys sign forms, to say, hey, I would like to receive money. That
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
stolen from me through the DoorDash glitch, because DoorDash is the #1 suspect, and then all these people using the glitch, we can get the money taken back from them that they made during those times they were using the glitch, the money that they gained the system, to give it back to the people who deserve it the most for working their asses off to try to make money. How's that sound?
Don't even like. I at least am talking about morality and character a lot on my channel. That's what people are doing. They're like,
you have no character, Ulette, because if you did, you would have warned everyone. It should have been in your very spirit to tell you that it was wrong to do it, right? I mean, I haven't even attempted to use that glitch even once, folks. Not even once, since I've known it, just recently, when it got exposed. I didn't even attempt it, okay? But the people who have, was on them. I'm more interested in the people who've been doing it for months, years, and knew about it for a long time. And we already know the people. We know.
Especially since they deliveries, like this motherfucker's pushing Top Dasher for the company. Like,
He is going to be the #1 person in the lawsuits in city deliveries. Oh, this is what's so great about all this is that it came out, and now the drivers have something concrete to go after. And at the very least, DoorDash, even if these guys don't pay for it, DoorDash is going to pay for it. Believe me, they're going to pay for it in more ways than one.
For like pushing the top dasher program while he uses this fucking glitch, man. Like that needs to carry like serious, like potentially like irreparable consequences for anybody that was complicit in that. Channels that are just about DoorDash and gig work and don't get any more deep than that. Why are you expecting anything from them? Why are you looking to do an internet? Honestly, I want this community to like get cleaned up and become like all the top content creators are actual gig workers. There's nobody who just sits behind a desk and like makes bullshit content. Like,
guys, I promise you one thing. I'm going to meet with a couple of lawyers, hopefully before the end of this week and possibly by next week. This is going to take a couple of weeks to research, but I'm going to do this on behalf of the community. I'm going to try to get Thomas and I and several other people, anyone that wants to be included in this, let me know in the comment section of this video, because this is huge information. I'm so glad I watched this video. We need to go the route of that, folks. We have to. This shit has to stop, seriously. Because right now, I have another job. If they deactivated me on DoorDash, whatever, I wouldn't give a shit, but I'd still sue them. Because this is what's so great about it, because we have a lot of people admitting something, okay? And whose fault is it to allow this to keep going on? It was DoorDash, wasn't it? These guys are secondary, but they need to be punished too. At the very least, they need to be deactivated from these apps. At the very least, deactivation, for sure.
like Apple, which is not real gig workers. There's not real gig worker. He wasn't a livestream. A food delivery person for a higher value of like thousands and thousands of people taking advice on people that don't do the job, dude. Like what kind of hate shit is that? Character that you do from your political leaders. That's right. What the political leaders talking about, bro? What are you talking about right now, man? What political leaders are look up to? That's crazy. Like it's just like this company, all the criminal piece of shit. Yep. It's not one of us. And everyone who went along with that is a piece of shit too, because they destroyed the lives of many people, folks. This people, I mean, I feel bad for some of the people who lost their apartments, their houses, living in their cars. People who told me that, I mean, literally cry. I had one guy I think say he was going to kill himself because he wasn't making enough money in a text to me, and I said, oh, no, don't do that, they've got people have got. You might say, oh, well, no one forced you to do the work. Well, they were forced in a way because there was a lot of things that were going on a couple of years ago that got them into that position. And during that time, all these people were using the glitch to gain the system. The content creators knew about it, but they didn't share it with the rest of us. Not that I want to ever use it. Hey, Torp said in his video last night that none of you should be using the glitch because that shit will come back to haunt you, right? You shouldn't be using it. At the very least, you guys will get deactivated probably off of that. But the point of it is, the people who made lots of money, their wallet should be taken from them and back to the community for the money that's deserved for the people that were legitimate drivers. You understand? I'm trying to reach out to you. Don't fucking talk to us. It's truly bizarre because there's really, it's really to be dragged out of office. Serious things going on in the world, and having the time to just gig niche on YouTube.
It's people's livelihoods you piece of, oh man. Oh boy, I feel bad for you and a bunch of people that feel bad for you. You better start retaining a lawyer, Mr. Ulet, and all the rest of the people who are listening to this video, and Mr. Flax, and Sin City Deliveries, and all these people that are involved now. We could drag you in a subpoena and bring you into court to answer the questions. You've already admitted you knew about it. So, and they can find out through the subpoena records whether you used it on your phone, whether you used it.
Sure they can, buddy. Switching Wi-Fi. Hopefully I don't lose y'all. Alrighty, I got to get these dogs outside and then clean up a little bit. I think we've got like 2 minutes left on his little video. Alrighty. Man, it feels good in here after being in the heat. All right, let's finish up.
Use the glitch because it goes to your IP address to your phone. You guys are stupid bastards, all of you. Better use some of that $861,000 you made, Pedro, to retain a lawyer.
Yeah, man, that's what I do now. My work right now, my area is looking at economic depression, and so my new job is to just make sure that there's consequences for fucking me over and everybody else in the community. I'm not saying like you specifically, like in general, Oh man.
Well, Thomas, I hope this video helped you understand about where it has to go here. Because if you want real retribution and righteousness and honesty and justice, we got to go the lawsuit route. That's the way you go. That takes care of the whole scam. But I have to find out if we have something here. So I'm gonna have to speak with several different lawyers and different people. So I'll have to get back to you all on it. Sorry, this makes me so mad.
And whether or not certain people were being truthful when, I mean, you watch the news at all? Do you have any?
I can't do this like mentally. All right, I'm gonna end the video here because we've heard enough. We already got Ulet admitting that he knew about it and he knew it from Nugs and all that stuff. So we know who the players are. Now we just have to play the chessboard and see where it goes. This may take a long time to get this all sorted out, but we will. And I'm gonna speak on the beat of everyone and try to help all the drivers out here. There's other things going on in the background, but this is a second or third stat after the other stuff I have going. But anyways, yep, this is a win-win for the drivers now. We know where we have to take it. So you're all on notice, every one of you. And that is all I have for you for this video, folks. But all credit goes out to Thomas Schubeck for this video and the information and everything, and Jeff Thomas Black. And
Yeah, there's cements like I usually agree with you, but asking that man for money or you're gonna sue is blackmail, my friend. Brian, we can't be blackmailing people. Let's handle this professionally. Somebody says this Ulet guy got his come-upping from Pedro. He's obviously gatekeeping. Appreciate you keeping me in the loop, Brandon. Be right back. Steve said, I think I lost some brain cells listening to him. All right, I might be better off with my dogs crated when she comes. I think this is going to be an elderly woman. Hey, in the crate. In the crate. Good girl. Man, it made the content really easy on me today, didn't it? Easy live stream today. I hope this person's on time. A lot of the time my rovers are late. Have the dogs met? They're about to, Steve. In 5 minutes, the dog Rascal is supposed to be here. That's why I had to quit delivering food early. So we'll get Rascal acquainted with Peyton and Brady, and then I'll certainly have to work more tonight. I wanted to make $110 today, so I need to do another $80. I believe I can. Yesterday, the reason why I caught up and made some money yesterday is because Allison came along with me for part of the dinner shift. And we watched the final episode of season 2 of Peaky Blinders. So we'll probably do that again today. Go out, watch the first episode of season 3 as I can make some money. We'll pick up dinner, eat dinner in the car, and then I'll do another hour or two after that. I'll drop her back off at the house and do another couple hours by myself late night. Chris said lunch break. This is more of a Rascal break. I didn't mean to do this. Usually I try to schedule my rover appointments in like the middle of the afternoon or the morning. That way it doesn't break up my food delivery, because we could be earning money right now. But instead I'm having to sit here and wait for this dog. So it is part of the deal though. I make money off Rover. I make $21.60 per night that the dog's here. So it's basically like I'm being paid for an hour of work per day. And like, this is the hardest part, like the taking care of the dog through the week, that it's not very difficult work. It's really easy, especially when you're already taking care of 2 dogs. All you do is just throw a third dog in the mix, put a third bowl of food down, and you let 3 out instead of 2 for walks or whatever. Chris said only $28. How are you going to pay for that lawsuit? Yeah, man, I'm going to have to deliver a lot of food so that I can give this dude $3,000. That way he leaves me alone. As if he would, even if I did. Yeah, right. Rascal, where are you, Rascal? Also, I think this lady likes to talk a lot from my experience so far. So be prepared for that if you're watching. She's a talker. I'm I'm going to try to get her out of the house as quickly as I can without being rude. Lone Wolf said, imagine trying to extort money from someone that did something that did nothing to affect you. But these people are convinced that they've been like stolen from. Do I work in their market? No. Have I ever been a top dasher? No. If anything, I should probably be one of the people upset. But I'm not upset because I'm a winner. Somebody else making money doesn't prevent me from making money. And what's up, Rick? Thank you for the support again today. If anybody should be upset, it should be somebody like me, who, by the way, whether he thinks I'm full-time or not, I am full-time. This is what I do. Currently. I put a lot of work into developing an online brand. So there is that. But that's still getting off the ground. It's like starting a business. It takes a while. So what I do full-time right now is gig work. So odds are there are many people in my market qualifying as top dasher that probably knew about this glitch. And I've probably been disadvantaged by it. I still don't care. I literally don't care. Like when I wake up every day, my actions are based off of what I want to do. Nobody else influences that. Like if I didn't want to deliver food today because I didn't think 28.87 in an hour and 45 minutes was good enough, I would stop doing it. Simple as that. I don't have to sue anybody on my way out. I'll just leave the industry. No hurt feelings, man. It was fun while it lasted. Come on, Rascal, you're late. You're already late. It's already 1:02. This is what people don't understand is I like being exactly on time. Exactly. Precisely. I'm going to text and say, if you need help with directions, give me a call. That's a good way of being like, where are you, without being rude. If you need help with directions, give me a call. See what she says. Bud Soda said, chill, it's like 2 minutes. Tony said, ask her if she knows about the glitch. No, this is a poor old lady who. Oh, she's here. She's here. Hey, calm down. Of course. Yeah, it's free to go. Hello. Hot out there, huh? Hey. Relax. Relax. Yeah, these two are ours. They don't normally bark like that. It's just the bell. The doorbell.
He's been another rover before, so he, he's not shy.
Brady, quit. We don't do that here. Thank you. Brady?
Here's his food. I have all divvied up. He gets at night and in the morning.
What's that? Yo, you have it separated already?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all frozen.
Okay, I'll go ahead and stick it in the freezer.
Because you can take out his one for the night so it's frozen. But it's a mix of a pan and nuggets.
Okay.
So he takes only one out to the floor, and then he gets, then usually I take them both out at night, for the next day, and they usually the frostbite.
Okay.
So there's all of them in there. There's his blanket. If it's raining hard, or if it's thundering, he probably won't go out to go to there.
Oh, no, yeah, we'll wait anyway.
So I have
Okay, gotcha.
the pads and tape, because we were at my sister's for 6 months, and that's what she did. So she had 2 doxies also, and none of the 3 of them wouldn't go out. Yeah, he's bigger than you. You're used to smaller. Here's his blanket. Hey, Rascal.
You intimidated by the girls? Thank you.
You're greedy. Rascal, don't you fuss. If he finds a piece of paper on the floor, if you drop a storage or somebody drops a tissue, he's going to bring it to you.
Okay.
And he's going to want to treat you to do that.
He wants a reward.
Be nice, Rascal. I'm trying to show that he's not afraid of them.
They're not going to hurt you, buddy. They're not going to hurt you.
This is his blanket. Here's his treat. This can of food, if your dog's to leave it, he doesn't like that flavor. Hey, if you like this flavor, you can have this, if Daddy says. Yeah, you can. Okay. He's usually a good boy. I guess he's just because they're bigger than him.
Oh, yeah, he'll be fine.
He's never been in the company of the dog. He's been here before.
He'll be here long enough to get some food.
Hello. I guess the nurse. Hello. Nurse. Hello. Hey. You're a nice dog. You're a nice girl. If you want to leave, you're gonna have to sit. I had surgery on my foot, and I'm still properly. He usually, as soon as he gets up in the morning, and then he eats. 7:30, 8:30, depending on what time I get up. He's not really that fuzzy. And then he goes out to poop.
Okay.
And it's so hot outside. I still have now, and I still have packing to do. And putting it in the car by myself. And Rascal, yeah, she's bigger than you. She's not bigger than you, but she's a nice girl. Nice. See, they're nice, they're not talking back to you. Don't you be nasty. You be a nice anyway. She's a nice door on him because he sleeps out of other artichokers.
Okay.
And he will, if the door is open, he'll come. You know, so you gotta watch when you open the front door because he's alone now with me, and in a minute he'll be out. You know, any opportunity he has to go see people, and he'll go to the nearest person or the nearest kid or the nearest dog.
We'll be careful. We'll be careful.
She wants to play. Rascal, stop it. You're being rude. Rascal. Oh, yeah. Good. It's all right. Put it in his place. It's your house. You tell him to stop it. You be a good boy. You be a good boy.
Is he good in the backyard?
She's a new girl. He's got a chick. Huh?
Okay. Is he good in the backyard? Like
He loves to, and he doesn't dig, but I haven't been letting him because there's a new neighbor's dog. Ate my other neighbor's rat.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I don't like that other dog.
No.
It's a big, I don't know, it's a Rottweiler, one of those kind of dogs, and until I get a real fence, you know, he's another dog. You have my phone number.
I do. Yep.
I mean, he is chipped.
Has he eaten today?
Oh yeah, he's had
So,
his breakfast.
one more time today?
And just at night. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And that's again between 7:30 and 8:30.
Okay.
You know, at night.
That fits right in with what we do.
Okay, good. I guess it's going to take a while because he doesn't know what to make of him any longer. My sister's dog's a little. He hates cats.
No, don't have to worry about cats either. So.
He almost pulled me down my front stoop. I don't know why they don't let cats walk around where they want. They don't let cats walk where they want. And cats can do just as much trouble as dogs.
Hey.
She's a nice girl. She's nice. She's nice. Hey, Rascal, be nice. Calm yourself. Calm down. All right, I better get going. I still have so much work to do.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to shower again and change again because it's been so hot.
It has.
I haven't been able to pack early or anything because thank you very much.
Sure thing. We'll get him more comfortable.
He'll bolt out of the door if you can hold him. He'll.
I got it.
You stay here. Yeah. He'll come with me.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Goodness gracious. Yo, hey. Hey, we're not going to do the whole barking thing, man. I've been nice, but we don't do that here. Come here. Come here, you. Hey, we don't bark. Get away, Peyton. This is Rascal. He's a rascal. Calm down. Calm down. Jody says, you see how Ryan is just listening to her and standing there calmly? That's how he is in real life. If you ever get to meet him, he's very chill. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Jody. Yeah, he is cute. He just needs to, we've got to work on the volume. We got to work on the barking. Get away, Peyton. Got to work on him being intimidated by my two dogs. They're not going to hurt you, Rascal. They don't do anything bad. They don't do anything bad. But Soda says, I don't think that dog has socialized much. Hope Ryan can help train it. Stay right here. Stay right here. There you go. Hey, we're not going to do that. Hey. Look at me. 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 We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Hey, look at me. No barking. Nope. Stay right here. You want to stay right here. Trust me. You want to stay right here. There you go. See, she's not going to do nothing to you. She's not going to do nothing to you. I'm going to let him run around outside and hopefully that, because he needs to get acquainted to our backyard as well. Let's go outside. Rascal. Rascal. Come on. Come on outside. Come on outside. There you go. Go into the yard, man. Go into the yard. There's all that grass for you to run around in. He'll figure it out. He's not barking anymore outside. That's a good sign. Man. So yeah, sometimes Rover is so easy and other times it's not. Sometimes Rover is like the smoothest process. Dogs that are calm and don't bark just fit right in. Jody says Rascal is just showing his boundaries. Probably best to keep your dogs and him apart during this Rover. It's 9 days, Jody. We're going to get him comfortable. If it were like 1 or 2 days, then I would agree with you. But he's gonna need to get comfortable here. He's just gonna need to learn to relax. He's got nothing to worry about. Jody says, I think little dogs are more protective. When Ryan was holding him, he was bothered. Yeah, Bud Soda, I agree. Bigger dogs are better. When I bring them in a bit, I'll bring them inside, and I'll separate them for a little while until Allison gets here. Because Allison being here also helps me keep everybody under control. Because I'm just glad our dogs can handle it and they don't like. I'm not trying to brag, but we've done this enough times at this point that our dogs are pretty nice to the new dogs. And they behave pretty well. Oh, bothered by the dogs, not me. Okay, I was going to say. I thought I did okay. I think he likes me. I think he's intimidated because they're both girls and they're bigger than him. He's like, what's up with these big girls? I'm the man here. Yeah, Jody, I agree. Jody says, put yourself in Rascal's place. He's away from his home, his mom, his surroundings, and with new dogs. Yeah, it's always tough. I'll be shocked if he's still acting like this during like the 9th day of the stay. I think he'll calm down. He's already calmed down a little bit here, even in the last 10 minutes. He's already getting a little more comfortable. And I think his mom leaving was a good thing, because I think part of the barking was him feeling like she needed protection. She left and he started barking way less because he's not protecting her anymore. He's still barking a little bit, but like nowhere near as much. She's a sweet lady, though. I've talked with her on the phone, too, and she's had this whole deal planned for yeah, Jody, she's had this planned for like months. I've had this time booked for several months already. And that's not very typical. From what I've noticed on Rover, a lot of the bookings are they're on short notice usually. Usually they're on short notice. A lot of the times the requests I get are for like the current weekend coming up or like the very next weekend, like within 2 weeks. And this lady planned this stay out with Rascal for like 3 or 4 months. I'm going to stay live until I get an order that I'm going to do. That way you guys can see what my next one's going to be. And then we'll call it a day. She's going to DoorDash headquarters. She's an undercover operative. She's been paid off by DoorDash Sucks YouTube channel to come and figure out whether I'm a bad person or not. I haven't heard him bark in like, it's been a minute. See, he's getting comfortable back there. I think they needed that too. He needs to interact with the dogs in the yard where there's plenty of space where they can run around instead of in our little small living room here. Because there's like not a lot of space for him to go. The way we have our couches and tables set up, in the yard, he'll feel like he's got plenty of space to get away if he needs to. I guess today just might be a slow day. Yesterday, I ended up making 130 or 140 bucks. And I quit at 9:30. I quit at 9:30 p.m. I went home. So the next few days, I'll be staying up a lot later than that. I'll be going to like midnight or maybe 1 o'clock a few of these nights with football going on. That's why I think worst case scenario, I can make $200 a day the next 3 days. But I don't even need to do that much. 170, 160. Jody says, I'm glad I didn't work today. Yeah, slow day here. Y'all remember before I got the Malibu and could do the live streams from the car? I did a couple live streams in the house, and I would start by playing the piano. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't played piano in like a long time. Something like that. I need an order, man. Been too long. It's been way too long. Gotta warm my hands up, man. Jody said, yay, a concert. I'm trying to remember all the songs I used to know, man. Man, it's been too long. I definitely thought I'd get a DoorDash by now. See, Bud Soda, this is why you say I don't work, but sometimes I'm trying to and I just can't, and I end up just BSing. Jody said, I forgot how to read sheet music. Also, I picked up a clarinet a few months back and forgot how to play it. Yeah, man. You'll lose it if you don't play. I'm getting garbage like this. He sheds too. That dog sheds because I've got a bunch of little tiny baby hairs on my shirt now that I know aren't from my dogs. The bad part now is I need a very particular order as well. Like the delivery is going to have to be really close to my house or else I'm not going to accept it. Actually, what I really need to do is stick the food. I've never had a Rover client do this either. His food is frozen, and I have to thaw it. Never seen anybody bring a dog over here with frozen food. That's crazy. Well, at this point, my friends, I don't know what I got for you because I'm just waiting for an order, and Allison will be home in about an hour. So I don't want to waste your time. I appreciate y'all being here, but all the fun stuff for the day's up. Rascal's here. We did not make very much money at all delivering food, but hey, you know what? We can always make it up later. You can just work more. So my YouTube friends who are so pissed off about the glitch, the answer is always just if you want more money, work more. That's what I'll be doing tonight. Y'all get to work. Have a good day, my friends. I will see you all tomorrow on Welty. Or Yulette or whatever this channel's name is.